Okay. And welcome back to the BMNs. We're back.
Yeah, we're back.
We are back. We are back. We are back.
7-Eleven.
Right.
Oh, shit. 7-Eleven. We are back. Part two. Part two of the Bad Movie Night Awards. AJ is now on scene at the 7-Eleven.
Can you get me a snack? He had to get some snacks.
Big call. Big call.
Big slushy.
We have 10 more categories to get through tonight, including Best Movie of 2021, I guess is what we're in, 2021. And of course,
We all know what it is.
we have our guest host with us, Mr. J.D. Buffington.
Hello, I'm back again for a third time, maybe, or just still the second time.
Technically, the third. We'll go with the third.
Okay.
Yep. So,
Cosmic Brownie cereal. What the fuck is that? It sounds
the
amazing.
hell is that shit? That sounds like some stuff
That
that
like
really
the
fucked
little
you up.
bars,
It's like
but in
some
cereal.
They make a
Gen Z
cereal out of those? Holy shit.
I wanna eat
My
that.
beat
can't
is
eat it.
I'm
acting
gonna
up.
have
Ah,
to seek
damn
this
it.
out.
All right.
Not seek the treasure.
First category, JD. Why don't you set us straight?
Well, I gave it away last time. Best witchcraft movie.
Oh,
Oh, this is easy.
Oxymoron.
well, that's easy.
Completely easy.
It is super easy.
AJ.
Easy.
Should we all say it together?
Oh.
Yeah, okay,
Yes.
let's just all say it together on the count of three.
1, 2, 3.
Witchcraft
Fast
3.
Saga 2-1.
One.
Three.
Three.
It's easily three. Three might be best movie of the year.
Most confident movie.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Just to make sure we're on the same page. How many did we watch this year?
Four.
Four, right?
We watched
Okay.
4.
Three
The third
is-
one's the best.
Three, really?
Three is the best.
Three is he's
It's
doing
the most
his mommy.
competent.
No, two is he's doing his mommy.
No, 3 is
Three
with
is
the
the
witch
voodoo
doctor.
guy with the
yeah.
with the
Yes.
I'm
Yeah,
a
and
lawyer.
the fight in the hole in the backyard.
And 4
defending
is
the kid.
3, but it's a noir.
Yeah.
And a strip club, yeah.
yeah.
I know I watched 3, but I
You don't remember it
You
at all?
blocked it from your memory.
It was by far the best.
don't. I don't
Haven't you had
remember
surgery
it.
recently?
Was it
Probably.
traumatic?
Was it on your brain?
Oh, Aaron.
No. I'm
No,
wait,
I
hold
was-
on.
Wow.
I'm saying. Wait,
'cause I
That
was
was kind of
on
a
a lot
dick,
of
and I apologize. That wasn't what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
during that
Okay, that's fair.
time, so
That's fair,
it could have been that just kind of wiped it out of my brain. But I
Or it's just complete shit. Nobody wants to
The
keep it on
movie
their brain.
was so painful that
It
it
was-
killed
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's fair.
Oh wow.
2 is the only real movie here.
No, number 1 is a real
No.
movie. Number
No.
1
Number
feels
one
Wait,
like
I thought you all were
crappy
agreed on
horror.
3.
It's
3.
2.
It's
2. It's
I
obvious.
don't know what
Okay,
2
wait,
is about.
Wait, hold on. Let
Alright.
me.
2
Spiff.
had the sexy
is-
goth.
What's
chick
your
named her.
argument for?
2
What's
is
your
the
argument for 2?
teenage.
Yeah.
Wait, it's
it
a
was an
German lady.
actual
She's like,
movie?
"Oh, I like you now, and I'm actually your mother."
Wasn't 2 just like a bunch
You
of
did that
like
really well, by the way.
montages of her
2 is the
dancing
guy,
and
he
stuff?
didn't go to the library because he.
Yeah.
2, he's the 35-year-old high school student.
2 was
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah,
It was awful.
2 was
One of
It
the
was
worst.
the worst. It was
That's
one
the
of
one
the
he's
worst.
doing his mommy.
It was
though.
probably
No,
the
actually,
worst.
the fourth was the worst.
Fourth is the worst,
Fourth
but
is the
but 2
worst.
is right behind it.
Right,
The
right.
4th tried something different.
Right.
I thought this was going to be an easy one.
Number
It was
1 is
terrible.
completely different than the rest, though.
Number
it
one-
feels
number one's
more
like
like
a real
a
movie,
like a.
yeah.
Yeah, it feels like it's
No.
attempting to be a real movie.
It fails, but
no,
it's-
number 1 had the production
try.
value because you guys
Why
with
are
your
we
little
arguing about
lizard
this?
brains could only get on a
Number
little
one's
colossal
like-
production value.
It's like Rosemary's Baby kind of deal,
no.
but it's actually like Oregano's Baby.
no, 3 had some
Little
integrity,
baby time.
some artistic integrity behind it. It had an interesting storyline.
Artistic integrity?
Yes, and
Yeah.
EJ and I during that episode said that might be the movie of the year.
What?
Oh, well, you're both idiots
But were
then.
you serious?
Remember when he flew out of the window on the second floor of the house?
Dude,
That
that
was 2.
Thank
Okay, that-
you.
no, that was Battle
That's the
Royale.
third one.
Are you all actually
That was
fans of two?
second.
That was the second one.
3 started in the club,
Yeah.
and they had that long shot, and you're like, wow,
Three,
this is actually
The
there's-
pretty
third,
interesting.
the third
There's
one
the
was the
demon
most
guy hitting
competent.
on his girlfriend, and
The third was the most competent. It had the best story, and it was the most. They
What was
put the
the
most work.
story?
Okay,
What's the
story was this guy was taking
It's the
souls
same
to
as
keep his
4.
girlfriend alive.
Yeah, they were
Yes.
like swingers,
Yeah.
right?
yeah,
They were-
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And
And
he
then
was
they had a battle at the end in a closet with a broomstick.
he was a lawyer.
He was a lawyer, getting this kid off of
Yeah.
a crime.
So you
Yeah.
had dueling storylines that are intricate,
Yeah.
and they intertwine, interweave
Yeah.
to make an incredible
And that
story.
was
didn't
also
do the voodoo
the,
priest.
that was
And
also the plot of the fourth one.
It also
But
had the
yes.
best. It also had
Not
great
done
lighting.
as well.
Had great lighting. It ends
Had
in
great
the
lighting, great
they
scenes.
have that epic showdown in the dining room with
Yeah.
the stick. Remember?
Oh,
They
there's a
fought?
shower
No,
scene,
it looked
too,
like
Yeah.
Spiv and Mai's apartment when we were in our 20s.
Well,
It's like a
just
shitty
because you're so
apartment painted
goddamn
white.
Just
entitled,
the Meadow Ghetto, Harry.
humble bragging
Called
much.
the Meadow Ghetto. That's right.
They redid the siding.
I mean,
Looks nice.
I think there's absolutely no competition in this at all. I think 3 is by
Yeah, number
far
2.
Yeah.
a much superior.
3 and
movie.
4 are the
Easily.
same goddamn
Okay.
movie. Just 4 is a noir.
4 is,
Can-
4 is
can
a
we
bad
all-
version of 3, but 3 is the best movie.
Can we all
4 is a
agree
better
that
version of
4
3.
No,
Can we all
it's not
agree?
at all.
Can we all agree that 4 is the worst?
We will
Yes.
get there
Yes.
later,
There is
3
no
is the worst.
There's no worst
Thank
guy.
guys.
4 doesn't even have any magic
Guys.
in it.
2 was about guys. Can I just lay out a point here? 2
The
is
elevator
called-
scene was magic, AJ.
2 is called The Seductress.
Yes.
There's no nudity. There's no seduction in the movie at all.
It's like
is.
Stifler's mom.
There's like 15 minutes
Stickler?
at the end of
Stifler's mom from American
At the
Pie
end
is
of
like
2.
trying to seduce him.
At the end,
whole
near
movie.
the end of 2, there's like 15 minutes of random montaging that was unnecessary throughout.
Yeah,
the movie. So
it
much
was awful.
montaging.
It
that
ruined
made
the
it
entire movie.
awful. It made it awful. How do you like
I happen to
that?
be a fan of montages. Thank you.
It had that horrible like exorcism like rip-off sequence and stuff.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I don't remember any of these. I've completely.
It
Dick.
was still
I
blown
know.
up.
Fucking yeah, you're gonna do witchcraft
Get
wrong,
off the
dirty like this.
show.
Doing
Yeah,
The
witchcraft
first one was
dirty.
the one that felt like a real movie.
All right,
a
hold on.
bad movie, but a real movie.
Let's take a
What
look
the
at what the
Patreons
patrons say. Best witchcraft movie
let's
from
take a
Taylor
count.
Ann is Witchcraft 3, The Kiss
Yeah.
of Death.
See, Taylor knows it. Taylor knows.
Taylor Ann's like 19. It doesn't count.
Whoa! Wow! Get off my fucking lawn, you
Those
boomer!
Millennials that ruin everything.
Wait, hold on.
Jeez.
She's
Fuck
eating
I'm
cosmic
a
brownie
millennial.
cereal.
Shit, I'm older than you.
Hold on. Wait for it.
What is
Sh-
that?
let's
Cosmic
see what
brownie
Sean
cereal.
has.
That's a pretty.
Sean has-
someone making smart decisions.
And I do want to clear this my throat
There it
just so you all
goes.
hear me clearly. Witchcraft 3, The Kiss of Death.
That's because people have taste.
There's the kiss.
just
of
because
death.
they
This
pay
fucking
us doesn't mean
category.
they're right.
Yes, it does. And 100%
These are people
these
giving
right.
you money. How smart? No. I shouldn't do
My notes in Witchcraft 3 say, blah, blah, this movie is bad.
that. Yeah. I honestly don't give a fuck.
I
hate
don't.
them
I don't
all.
understand how you don't.
The first
I
one
don't
feels
even
like the most real
understand.
movie, though.
I mean, remember we
Taylor
learned all that
22,
background on the woman that made the third one? She like got paid $1,000, spent months producing it and getting it ready for prep the film.
Yeah, that was not
It's
cool.
clearly the best
She
movie.
got-
She
She
a
worked
passion
so hard
project.
on that movie.
What is this comment? I agree with the balding guy. Who's the balding guy?
Which one?
Balding.
Who's balding?
Is that
No
me?
one's balding. I don't know.
This one? That one?
I got no balding. I have a car. I was in a car accident. I have a scar.
Got
Jesus
a
Christ.
receding hairline.
I'm
It's
not
different.
balding.
Not even allowed to get into a car accident now. Jesus Christ.
Just 'cause
Who's
you have a pointy
balding?
eyebrow,
Yay.
Chris.
Yeah, I stopped the show until we get an answer to that.
You know what leads to male pattern baldness, though? Witchcraft 3.
It's too much
I think that just leads to
testosterone.
erectile dysfunction, honestly. I would argue that Witchcraft 1 had all the production value and blew it because
Witchcraft
it
1
wasn't
was
a good story.
boring.
No,
It was
Yeah.
boring.
Yeah.
it wasn't
But
even really
Witchcraft
that
3
Witchcraft.
Two brought
is
us
the
he's doing
underdog.
his mommy. That's hard
All
to
right,
beat.
do we need to? Let's watch the clip.
This is so
He's
much
doing
worse.
his mommy.
Ew, stop
Can we
saying
not
it that
say
way.
that ever again?
Jesus. Witchcraft 2 wins.
Great.
Oh man, that's so funny. You even after you said it, you're like,
Yeah, your face. Oh no.
you're regretting it.
So bad.
Oh man, that's funny. We got so much usage out of that clip too.
Witchcraft
Chris.
2,
Very
man.
true.
I cannot believe you people are defending Witchcraft 2 that hard.
I am shocked.
I am
I
shocked.
think
Okay,
I
they're
think
all
everyone
bad. So
said that was
choose the
terrible.
worst one as the best one.
4.
2 is the worst, so it's the best.
Well, then 4 wins.
Yeah.
4 is easily the
No.
worst.
By your logic. 4
Yeah,
is
4 is
easily
the
the
worst.
worst.
Disgustingly bad.
How is
four the
this the
worst?
most? How is this the most?
Controversial thing. Like, I don't
How are we
understand.
here with
So
Witchcraft?
if bad movie night is about B movies that we enjoy watching, right? It's the bad movies that are
And
still
4 is
entertaining.
unwatchable.
Witchcraft
4
3 is good.
we all agree 4 is the worst.
Yeah.
Chris,
Yeah.
Chris, play a clip of 3 because I don't remember it being good.
3 is
Yeah, me
4,
either.
but without the noir aspect.
Hold
You
on.
said that, Aaron.
Yeah, you just keep repeating.
Witchcraft
Witchcraft 3 is
Noir.
You're just saying,
Witchcraft
you're just
noir.
saying stuff, Brandon.
even know what you're talking.
I'm balding, apparently. I don't know.
I
She
don't
came
know if
into
I
my
have
office one night.
See?
Said I need a witch.
any.
I said I don't use this
someone with
powers
a fisher.
anymore."
I mean, I remember when we watched that, we said it was by far the best movie. We talked about that.
Did we?
You may have.
Hate them all. I don't care.
It's like a
I
consensus.
don't care. Just pick one. They're all terrible.
Oh man.
I don't
On
think
the
I have
Star
any
Wars
clips of
Holiday
Witchcraft
Special
3.
scale.
Ah,
Just give it to 3. I don't give a shit.
No, Lindsay, you're not giving up.
I don't
Oh,
wanna
you
talk
son of a
about
bitch.
Witchcraft anymore.
We'll fight all
Agreed.
night on this. You want
on.
to watch Witchcraft 3 right now? Because we can bring it up.
It was so great.
Well,
Chris
okay,
doesn't even
okay,
have
okay.
any clips of it.
What was your second choice, though? Behind the
Number
third
one.
one.
Number one.
Why don't we just watch the trailers? Can you get the trailers? That'll help us spark our memory.
Is
a
this the
little
one
bit.
where I was divorced?
I want to see what we
all were
said.
completely thrilled there. What the hell is going on in that picture?
This is so meta.
remember.
Spiv is in a-
I was having
the,
a
the,
yard.
girlfriend, she had
Lindsay's
the
high as
biggest
fuck
nipples
there.
I've ever seen.
And it's got the biggest nipples.
Dude,
Right.
go to the end of what we said about it. Go to the end and play what we said about the movie. I'm telling you.
What are the chances?
Am I right?
80s, everything was big then.
They were very.
Yeah, wait. Keep playing. Keep playing that. That's going to get good.
Well, it was weird though.
Oh, witchcraft.
Just back up a little, a nipple bit.
Nipple
All right,
butthole.
let's move on and play. Oh,
Oh my god.
that was really good. I feel like we learned a lot in that clip. All right, whatever.
Okay, Witchcraft 3 definitely
Witchcraft 3
wins
it
now.
is.
It's-
Yeah.
All right. Fantastic.
Wait, what did the Patreon say?
They all said Witchcraft 3.
They
Okay.
all
They
said
said
three.
We'll do
Witchcraft 3.
3. We'll do 3.
All right, here we
was
go.
definitely
God.
better. Big nipples.
Jesus Christ, people.
The winner of Witchcraft movie goes to Witchcraft 3. Next up, we have,
And our
and
huge
hopefully
nipple.
this will bring the mood down a little bit.
Oh my
Most
God.
depressing hero.
Oh, this is easy.
Rebecca, go ahead.
I went with the Deadbeat at Dawn.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
I
that's a
didn't even
good
think
one.
about that.
Didn't
Yeah.
think about that. Yeah, that is good.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Okay, Lindsay, what do you got?
I had the dude from Meltdown.
Right?
Johnny!
He has a name.
Johnny boy.
Right?
Oh, sorry.
Oh no.
God, that's bad.
And then my number 2 was Jeff Wincott from The Donor.
Oh, yeah.
He was
that
pretty
was this year.
pathetic.
He was so pathetic in
He
that
was
movie.
very
He
pathetic.
just wanted something to punch and he couldn't. Aaron, what do you got? exactly.
Steven Seagal and Ticker.
Oh my god.
Yep. That was good.
Followed up by Guy Pearce because he's a washed up asshole and disturbing the peace.
He's
Unfortunately.
not though. But
Executed a
He's
guy.
so talented. He's so wasted.
so
no,
upsetting.
Aaron, you misunderstand. He's not washed up. He played a washed up actor playing in a movie. He's that talented that it
that
went
good.
he went
I'm
two
the
layers.
dude playing the dude, pretend to be the other dude.
Exactly. Spiv, what do you got?
I also had Steven Seagal from The Ticker. Runner-up was Billy Boy Witchcraft 4.
I'm an
That's
actor.
fair.
Awful.
I mean, Billy
Yeah.
Boy. Yeah, he's. Yeah, I guess. I had Ticker for everyone. Michael, you had Tom Sizemore and you had Steven Seagal, and it was just so
They're all
sad.
terrible. They're
Yeah,
just
it
all
was sad.
terrible.
Terrible.
so cold.
The Meltdown guy, at least like he didn't think he was like depressing. Do you know
I know,
what I mean?
but that's what made it more.
I know.
depressing.
That's true. It's true.
He was proud of his work.
He was.
He's like an
Oh my
extra from
God.
Beauty and the Beast, but they turned back
Just-
into humans.
He was the director.
He was
wasn't
the
he?
mop the whole time.
Halfway.
made the
Yeah, and the
movie.
fact that he like directed, wrote,
Yeah.
and just the wardrobe alone that
Mm-hmm.
guy wore in the movie was
Yeah.
it was
You're-
sad.
Aaron, in your metaphor there, I think he'd be more the thing that cleans the toilets.
Oh God, he's a toilet brush.
The toilet brush. AJ, what do you got?
I'm gonna go with Meltdown.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean,
Look at that.
look at that.
Look at that.
That is,
Look at that. That is
so-
it. That is an award-winning actor.
The thing of it is, though, like Steven Seagal is just such an asshole
Yeah.
that it comes across
Yeah.
the screen and it makes me so mad.
But the thing
know.
is, he was not the main hero guy. He was
Yes.
kind of like a sidekick. He was like the mentorish type
Which
of
I
character.
think
He
reinforces-
was not the hero.
I think that reinforces our argument because he isn't even the hero, but he somehow makes the movie depressing for everyone.
Yes. Remember
Okay, your
when he-
hero is. I'm sorry, the hero is Tom Sizemore. Should we play the sex
Yes.
tape
Wow.
with him with like a bunch of hookers or
Wait,
whatever?
Well,
but
remember
even
there?
if, assuming he is the hero, he's supposed to be this expert bomb disposal guy
Yes.
Yeah.
who
Slash
fails
detective.
every single
time.
time.
Yes.
And then what he does, he's like, well, I didn't really know anything about bombs anyways. That's his attitude throughout the whole movie.
Do you remember the end where he like is on the roof and they're like, Steven Seagal, we need you to act like you're doing something with this bomb, and then it just cuts to him walking away
Flashlight.
from it, like he doesn't give a shit.
He just
What about the scene in the jazz club where he's performing on stage?
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
That should be honorable mention.
God.
right?
It's the only way he can get
That's
people
best
to listen to
music. Best
there, yeah.
music.
Oh my
Okay, what's the consensus so far? We got.
I think we got
It sounds like
Ticker.
Meltdown
I'm
and
going
Ticker.
Meltdown. I'm going Meltdown.
Okay, who's Meltdown?
I think Ticker, because he's a famous dude. The other guy's just a sad dude who's trying to make a movie.
Bad movie
Steven
night.
Seagal was a one-time popular A-lister who made some actually pretty goddamn good
True,
movies
true.
and just fucking phoned this in to like the worst level.
I will say Rebecca's Deadbeat at Dawn is a good argument because that was a very
good.
bleak movie.
yeah.
It was.
He was
But, like-
definitely
But I
an
think
anti-hero.
he's an
yeah,
anti-hero.
he's purposefully bad. He's a purposefully bad hero. He's written that way, whereas the other two just make it depressing just by being themselves.
strong.
Yeah.
Okay, between Ticker and Meltdown, I'll go Ticker.
Yeah.
AJ,
I think it's. I would say Meltdown, but I think it's gonna be a Ticker sweep.
Well, which one do you
Rebecca.
want?
Meltdown.
I
wait.
didn't see Ticker.
Chris,
Okay,
do you
but-
have the bomb defusal scene, or do you have the karate in the dark closet
Yeah,
scene?
we need the last scene.
Karate in the
Refusal.
dark closet.
Hold on.
Did you ever play that game with like the
Karate.
fruit that you Fruit Ninja or whatever? That's Steven Seagal in the
what-
dark
Him
throughout
playing
the
the
movie.
game.
Hold on.
Every
Just filmed
fight scene is just him
playing.
going like this, and then cutting to people flying across the room.
Give me 1 second. I'll pull up some Ticker for Christ's sake.
It's
We gotta
it's
fucking
just
put this stupid
bad.
shit
Pull
on.
up some Ticker.
Okay, yeah, hold on. Yeah, I do have the clip. Let me upload
There
it.
you go. This
I
is
have
fair.
a clip of Steven Seagal fighting.
It's like me in my closet in this
gonna
car
take a
trying to
second.
find a
Podcast
shirt.
listeners,
Let me while this uploads, I'll go through the patrons. So Sean has Deadbeat at Dawn and Meltdown. Okay.
Okay. I mean, Debbie
Eh.
Dawn is just good though. Like he's an anti-hero. I don't think that
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah,
depressing
it's
because
it's a little
Just a
depressing.
depressing movie, though.
And
fair.
Taylor Ann has Billy Castle from The Donor and Disturbing the Peace, Jim.
Ooh.
All right, here is the
the
clip
Peace.
of Steven Seagal fighting.
Why is that
That's not
corner
even
so
him, is it?
dark?
I have to say that might have swayed my vote because half those shots weren't even Seagal. That was
No,
a
of
body
course not.
double.
Yeah.
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 It's just him in the darkness going like this, and then it
Yeah.
cuts to somebody actually doing shit.
Even the bomb defusing scenes, he wasn't in. He was in
No.
he was always in the car or back in the
When did this
building.
movie come out?
2001, 10.
Early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Early 2000.
Right at
Okay,
the end of
because
his career.
how you're all making fun of it reminds me of the ending of Bowfinger. Eddie Murphy's Bowfinger character just
Yeah,
walking
kinda
through the
like that.
warehouse doing exactly that, and everyone
Yes,
flying
and
off
just
around
flying
him.
away. Yeah.
But this movie actually did that afterwards.
Seriously though,
Ugh.
and it meant to be serious, not silly like Bowfinger.
Wow.
That's
I
what I'm
think that
saying. Can you
wins.
imagine your whole career and shtick is that you're just some badass martial artist guy, and then in every movie you just like put me against the dark screen and let me do this, and then get some other dude to do actually everything else? How sad is that?
He's
too
too
busy
busy
there
to
for
care.
character.
He's just there for the money, man. It's a money grab.
He's
Does
got a
that count
distinctive
as him
voice. Why
being
doesn't
the
he
bad-
just
See,
rely
he's
on
there for the
that?
money, but this guy's here for the passion,
Okay.
and I can't
Yeah.
figure out which one is more depressing.
Actually, here's a clear distinction. Steven Seagal is the most depressing actor. But as far as depressing hero in a film, I think Deadbeat at Dawn is the one.
That's true. That's true.
Steven Seagal
good
ruined
argument.
the movie.
Did he?
Or made it
The
great.
movie was
Easily.
fun. It was fun, Chris.
This is. Where are we at? Okay, what?
I think Deadbeat at Dawn. I think
you're
Deadbeat at
switching
Dawn's the
to.
one.
Okay, now you're on
Switching.
Deadbeat. Jesus
I'm talking about
Christ.
disturbing
Hero.
the piece now too.
He's
'Cause
just
that
a
was
loser.
pretty-
Seagal's a loser and a bad actor in that film.
Oh,
He's
AJ,
not really a hero.
But wait, AJ's kind of got a point. Guy Pearce is easily the most talented person ever
Yeah.
gracing
Oh my
this
God,
podcast.
yes.
But
Yeah. Well,
but are we
About
talking?
that.
But we're talking.
thank
That's
you.
talking about the actor that's in the role,
That's the
not the
distinction.
role
That's true.
itself.
Not the role.
and my
not
hang up
the-
with Steven Seagal as an actor is just sinking
That's
to all-time
true.
low.
That is
That's why I think
true.
Deadbeat at Dawn is a real, like, emotional film. Like, you feel
Yeah.
something for this guy.
It is an
And
actual
he's depressing and
All
he's
right,
an
so-
anti-hero.
sad
So
hero.
really, next
Deadbeat
year
at
it's
Dawn.
called most depressing actor category.
Yes,
Yes.
that's Steven Seagal. I'll go ahead and
That's
fill
it.
out that ballot
Most-
right now.
most-
We need to
Watched
correct
up.
that. Good notes.
We used to have
Alright.
worst actor. Yeah.
Yeah, but then Richard Grieco kept sweeping, so it was like, what's the point? All right, so I guess it's Deadbeat then.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Under
that's
the-
it.
Yeah.
Under that, those
Description?
parameters, I would say yes.
Sure.
Yeah. Seagal is the most depressing actor.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, easily.
I
All right.
interpreted that category differently.
Thank you, Aaron, for your interpretation.
Ernest Borgnine.
Yes. Here we go.
Most depressing hero goes to. That one. I forgot the fucking title. Holy shit. That's how high I got that one. Which one was it, guys? Tell me which one it was.
Deadbeat at Dawn.
Deadbeat at
Deadbeat
Dawn.
at Dawn. God,
That's the
dang.
JD we love and expected. You made it so far. I'm impressed. You've done this for 2 hours before you
I
fucked it all up.
tried. I really tried. Best action movie.
Oh, okay.
No,
This
we
is-
skipped one. Most
shit.
best martial arts
Best
movie.
martial
Yeah.
arts.
Oh, sorry, I checked it off.
That's
I
easy.
thought
Best
it was right.
marital
Can we-
arts.
Best martial arts movie. Best martial arts.
Can we say that on 3?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, JD, count us.
1, 2, 3.
The
Heroic trio.
Leo.
Heroic trio. Play the sound.
What did you say, AJ?
I was just being a dick. I said Tinker.
Steven
All right.
Seagal.
Easy.
So are we all agreeing heroic
Oh,
trio?
yeah.
Yeah.
That was an
Hands down.
amazing film.
That movie was awesome.
So good. Too good for our show.
Too
Definitely.
good. Too good. All right. That was the best category ever. All right, here we go.
Yeah. I think I can remember this one, guys. Best martial arts movie, Heroic Trio. Now it's best action movie, and I will check it off my list.
Ooh.
I think Lindsay's up first, right?
Think so.
Go ahead, Lindsay.
Mine is a tie between Joshua Tree and Lone Wolf McQuade.
Fair.
Good choices. Good choices.
Fair. You want me to play that actual clip from Joshua Tree now?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
That movie
Pretty
is
solid.
nonstop.
Pretty solid stuff.
Cool.
All those
Oh, it's got
feelings.
this car chase scenes and stuff. It's just so good.
And it's got a great action star
Yes.
True.
in the
Dolph
Lundgren.
Lundgren.
Yeah,
It does.
in the Dolph.
Yeah,
in the Dolph.
yeah, true.
It's true. It's all true. Aaron,
What?
but no, Aaron, what do you got?
So that was my number one choice as well. My number two probably doesn't fit in this category that well, but I really wanted to get this movie into our discussion just because it's so good. Race with the Devil was just such a fucking
It
cool
was
movie,
really
and we
good.
didn't have a good category that fit into.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I think it still somewhat fits in this
great
category, so I
movie.
put it there. Great movie.
We needed a
I don't think it-
miscellaneous because Betty Broderick didn't fit in.
That's true
either.
too.
Yeah.
That's
True,
true.
true.
I wanted to
honorable
ask
mentions.
if Betty Broderick had the best kill.
That
potato chip?
That chip in the
Potato chip. That was some fucked up shit. The most fucked up scene would be that.
Right?
Yes.
I think it's Joshua Tree.
Spiv.
Yeah, I was tied between a whole bunch here, but yes,
I'd
it's
be
between
honest.
Joshua Tree and Lone Wolf McQuade.
That's a good
Oh,
movie.
Really?
Slow- I
No
mean,
battle
yeah.
truck? Wow.
Well, I'm saving that for maybe the next one.
Do we not consider Heroic Trio an action movie too, or is that?
That
I
was
had
my
that
runner-up.
on
That's
there,
my
but
runner-up.
Yeah.
All right, well, that one martial arts. So we'll just say it's just
Yeah.
martial
I
arts.
didn't want to
Yeah.
sweep the whole thing.
Lone Wolf McQuade, when he's buried alive in his Jeep
he
and then
drinks the beer.
drives
Just a
out
Popeye
again.
scene, the beer.
Yeah, that's tough to top that, but I think Dolph does. And
Wait, does he drink it or he pours it on his face?
I think
Because he's
both.
hot underground.
He does both.
Gotta
my
do what
kinda
you gotta
guy.
do.
I mean, Joshua Tree was really good in spurts, but there was a lot of downtime in that movie for an action movie.
It
Was
takes a
there?
while to get going.
Like that scene under the bridge.
What about Alone in the Dark,
everywhere.
guys? What do we feel about Alone in the Dark?
Alone
Can I-
Alone in the
Dark.
dark. You
Let
guys
me
were
just
throwing
play a
in
li-
Maiden Voyage in there
Hold on,
too.
here we go. Let me play a
Most
clip.
depressing hero, Tara Reid.
How is that depressing? She was a fucking archaeologist, Aaron.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Because there's no
Most
way she could
accurate
be an archaeologist.
depiction.
Wow. Oh, listen to you. You think you could be an
No,
archaeologist?
she's up
And
there with
you
like
wanna
Casper Van
be
Dien.
My
It's
latex
just, no,
salesman.
nobody's believing it.
I'm going to play a clip.
How many more are there?
There were 20 of us.
Who's fucking pumped right now? Yeah, that's right.
So much action.
I'm gonna go punch some stuff.
Wow.
Exactly.
That was a cool scene, Chris, but the whole movie,
Yeah, the movie not so much.
terrible.
The parkour scene where the guy jumps down and then he shoots him through the head and all that, stuff. That's
at the
pretty-
beginning,
Through
that was
the
cool.
the ice block and shit.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
about
you guys-
Faust? You didn't throw Faust in there with the
I'm not
subway
done.
fight scene?
Yeah, Faust.
Ooh, that
yeah.
had a lot of good ones. But I just remember that as Booby Goo movie. I just can't help but remember it as just the.
Let me.
And the biggest thing is
Titty butthole.
Joshua Tree and Lone Wolf McQuade are actual true action
Yes,
movies.
they are
traditional.
straight
When you
action.
think of action movies, those are the ones.
There's no other genre
Yeah.
elements in them.
Are they too good?
No, judging from movies we've voted in past years, no.
They are
Well,
not too good.
So Maiden Voyage isn't in there, huh?
Are you fucking kidding me? Hey Jay, you
Dude, remember that
lazy bastard.
parkour scene on the on
It
top of
was
the boat?
sweet,
It's amazing.
but-
It wasn't a boat. It was a ferry, wasn't it?
Are you saying fairies?
Well, wait.
I mean, it's a boat, but it's not a
Isn't
cruise
anything
ship.
not-
on the water a boat?
And we're not going to bring Ticker back into the discussion? Or-
No. Fuck
Don't
that
die,
fucking
Jack.
movie.
My door's a
Ticker-
boat.
We also have Masterminds and Air Panic. Those are action movies.
Yes, Mastermind is
That's
a lot
true.
of
Well,
fun.
I have an action scene. You want to take a look at
Alright,
an action scene?
Sure.
It's gonna be.
He made out with a severed head.
That's so cool.
That is pretty cool.
Sweet, man.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
We had-
Faust
we had
has
a
its
lot of
moments,
good-
but
It
it's
needs, to, it needs to win a
movies.
award of some sort. But I don't know
Joshua
if that's
Tree
action.
is the most boiled down action movie. I will grant you that.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's like action movie.
Well, what
like
is
if
what
you-
is your pick, Chris?
I mean, if I'm gonna,
He picked Alone in the
I
Dark.
picked Alone in the Dark.
Oh,
Oh my God. Really?
Christian Slater.
Why would what? How, what? I don't understand your fucking attitude right now, son.
I mean, Lone Wolf McQuaid is by far the best action.
Lone Wolf
movie
is
we
all
watched
right.
this year.
He's all
You
right.
give me that
that
final
opening-
scene, the bulldozer, when they're fighting each other, and then
On
they.
the opening
Man.
scene with in the canyon with the horse thieves.
That is pretty badass.
That's pretty good, actually.
There's so many good
badass.
fight sequences in that movie.
I'm
it's
good with Lone
ridiculous.
Wolf. That's a great
I'm
action
good with
movie.
Lone Wolf.
I think Lone Wolf. I would pick Lone Wolf over Steven. What's his name?
Ticker.
Dolph
No.
Lundgren.
No, the other. What's the movie called? Joshua Tree.
That's true.
Yeah.
Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, I would go
Army of
Lone Wolf.
One.
Lone Wolf.
I'm good with Lone,
Lone
Wolf.
Wolf.
It's a classic,
Lone Wolf.
honestly.
Did we do the patrons? Did I say the patrons?
No.
No, you didn't.
No.
All right. Taylor Ann has. She has the heroic trio and battle truck.
Oh, Battle Truck sneaking in.
That's so good.
And Sean has Deadbeat at Dawn and Lone Wolf McQuaid.
Well,
Yeah.
All right. I feel like we can say Lone Wolf. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we're all in agreement.
Then there
Did
you go.
Rebecca freeze? No, she's out.
No. All right. All right. Here we go, JD.
all right. Best action movie is Lone Wolf McQueen. If my list is correct, next up is best horror movie.
What?
Aaron, you're up.
I don't have that on my list.
Shut up.
You got Lindsay's
not have
list?
that?
I
I-
have best.
I
I
had
have
it
best
on mine.
sci-fi.
No, that's
It's
after
above
horror.
it.
That's next.
Yeah. Yeah, that's after.
Sci-fi?
It's not on my list. Best horror. Okay. I really liked Body Parts. It's an action-y,
Yeah.
horror-y, sci-fi movie.
fair.
I really like the concept of that one.
great.
That one's fucking cool. Death Spa is more of a traditional horror movie, and it's kind of fun, but it's not really scary. Yeah, I think those two are kind of my favorites, honestly.
Spiv, what you got?
Best horror, I had Nightmare City.
What?
Nightmare City.
Nightmare City.
Nightmare City.
Nightmare
Welcome down to the Nightmare City,
City.
where the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
It's all pretty. My runner-up was Mind Warp, which I wasn't sure if it was
That
a
was-
horror or
that was
more
sci-fi.
That was sci-fi.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun. Bruce
It's a
Campbell.
mixed genre. Yeah.
Yeah, I have Death Spa. I have Body Parts. I got Nightmare City. That's,
what's
I,
your-
and I
what's
couldn't
your
really
best,
pick.
Chris?
I don't know.
It's Ticker, isn't it?
Fuck, Ticker's the most horrifying movie. AJ, what do you got?
I had Body Parts as my number one, and then also slid in Robot Ninja. And that a
Is
little
that
bit,
horror?
'cause
Is that horror?
I think it
It is
is.
pretty
The
gory.
body horror is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
and-
that's definitely got some horror elements.
But
let
yeah,
me see if I can
Body
get so
Parts
fucked up.
was so fun and so like unexpectedly good. Like I did not expect that movie to be what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, Body Parts. Body Parts is legit. And dude, I was looking up trying to find clips of Body Parts, and we saw the cut version because there's like unrated cuts where he like after the car crash, his like arms laying on the ground and shit.
Oh shit, that'd be cool.
Yeah, and we missed all that.
I'll watch that again. Sure.
Rebecca, what did you have?
I had Body Parts and Death Spa.
Okay. Let me show a clip from Robot Ninja here because AJ was talking about it. It was just some of the gory shit.
Pretty good
So
gore.
gory. It's
is.
ridiculous.
Good tubes there.
It's some nice tube action, and you know I always
is.
am here for that. And then we have Body Parts. Let me show a clip of that.
Ouch.
I gotta hand it to you,
Perfectly
Chris.
timed.
Great
That's
scene.
amazing.
You have that whole scene where it's just like his body parts in
Oh, the body's
in the
moving.
water and everything, and
Yeah.
Yeah, I
man,
can find
it's
that.
such a good movie.
It's a good
It is a
movie.
cool movie. I mean, it's a legit movie.
Yeah. a little bit. A little bit.
But we covered it, so it's on our ballot.
That's true. That's true. That's true. We did cover it. We
Yeah.
could. All right. Yeah, I could be. Oh man,
The
I was just
handcuff.
looking at it. Remember that scene
Chase
where,
sequence?
where that would have been good
It's so
action too.
ridiculous.
Which one?
They're
Where they
handcuffed
handcuff
between
their
cars.
hands.
It's so
Driving.
stupid. It's
so
like the dumbest
good.
thing ever.
And he's all like driving down the road. He looks completely insane. It's amazing.
It's a pretty good
So
movie.
good.
I will say, Aaron, your Ride with the Devil, Race the Devil, Race with the Devil.
That is-
That
yeah.
falls in
Pretty
the
good.
horror
Pretty
game
good.
too.
Pretty
That's
good.
more of like a psychological thriller type
It's
thing.
got some both. Yeah, it's
That's
pretty
such a fucking good movie though.
That's
pretty
good.
good. I'll say Body Parts. Who else is saying Body Parts?
Did everybody go?
Body
I
Parts.
didn't go.
I didn't think so.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lindsay. I thought you went. I'm sorry.
We're just
Go,
skipping
Lindsay.
people now.
You stopped at Rebecca, I think.
Sorry, I thought you went first.
I got skipped last category.
Did you?
Oh.
I'm
wondered
sorry.
about that.
Say something, people.
Gotta chime in.
I wondered.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
That's okay.
I had Death Spa and Race with the Devil.
I would love to give Race with the Devil a
We
category.
almost need like to split this, like best horror and best slasher.
Well, then
There's
Pieces.
different-
Pieces is
there's
gonna win.
different values.
Yeah, Pieces is best.
We
slasher.
got into this last year. The horror thing is like I could bring up another movie because I think I got you all to change your mind to the one about the plastic bag
let's do it.
that turned it into horror. Horror is such a complicated thing. Yes, it can be
Yeah.
a slasher. Yes, it can be a psychological thing. I mean, a Silence of the Lambs is an Oscar-winning horror movie. So anything can be horror. But
It is.
Death Spa's come up quite a bit.
Betty
And Body Parts has
Broderick.
come up quite a bit.
Betty Broderick is the most realistic horror I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
Race
It affected me emotionally. I couldn't sleep for days.
Real life horror is valid horror.
Yes, it is.
with the Devil has that whole like claustrophobic feeling thing where it's like you're trapped. In this case, in an RV traveling
the
across the
RV,
country.
When those two fucking snakes pop out.
Oh,
that
God.
was nuts.
Every person you meet is in on it. It's like it's like the game, or it's like one of those movies that just psychologically mind fucks you because you know you're going to lose. There is no chance to win in this. You're just delaying the inevitable, and it goes for it at the end. It makes it happen, and it's just like, oh shit. I'm
argument.
surprised they did it.
Well-
it's such a good movie.
I just want to quickly throw in your reference to the game. I love that movie. I know it's dumb, but I love it.
No, it's amazing.
Yeah,
I love that
Michael
movie.
Douglas, man.
Was that the one with Ice Cube?
Michael Douglas.
Surviving the game. That was
Surviving the
Ice
game.
T. Thank you very much.
We got that nice.
Oh, I really like Ice Pack. He's my favorite rapper.
Oh, shit.
Let's look at patrons.
His
We got
name is Tom Collins.
Sean had Nightmare City and Pieces.
Okay.
Taylor had Pieces and Death Spa. Death Spa is a really good horror.
Death Spa
Spa
is a
was
good
good.
one for
Yeah, it
horror.
Death
Yeah.
Spa was
Spa.
good.
This
I
spot
will
had
say it's
creative
good.
kill scenes, but this movie itself was kind of a generic slasher.
To me, it's kind of right up there with like
Same
what's
as
the one with the
Pieces.
mall and the robots?
Chopping.
Yeah, shopping mall.
Shopping mall.
Shopping
It's like
mall.
one of those where it's just like a
Yeah.
fun. It's horror themed, but it's really more just a fun, entertaining movie.
It's high camp.
I can't.
Yeah, that's a great.
We are
way to put it.
watching people get killed in
Alright.
ingenious ways.
All right, let's break this down. All right, who has body parts? Who wants body parts?
That's one of mine for sure.
Yeah,
Who
body
would
parts. Right.
who would choose body parts?
I haven't seen it, so
It's either that or Race with the
AJ
Race
and
with the Devil.
Chris.
All right, who would choose Race with the Devil?
I'm probably alone in that one, but it's just so.
That's
it's
three.
just
Yeah,
such a good
it's three.
movie.
I like it. I mean, I'll give it to it
there's,
if
there's
we got.
Nightmare,
Yeah.
Nightmare City. That had a good
Nightmare
Shit.
City is a great movie.
Oh shit!
But it was ruined by John's synopsis of the film. A man on a runway with chapstick,
Bip switch,
bip switch.
Switch, yes.
dude. Nightmare City. AJ, did you watch Nightmare City? You didn't. You son of a
I-
bitch. You fucking
That was a
son of
great
you
movie.
rat bastard. You didn't go. And
That's a
watch it
great
then?
movie.
It's
God,
Italian, AJ.
I know. It's on my
You should,
list.
watch it.
on the
Seriously,
list.
it's really fun.
What was that alien ripoff one we watched? Where they go to Venice?
Yeah,
Shocking
Venice, Shocking
Yeah.
Dark, Terminator 2.
It's fun, but it's not that good.
That was another title, JD.
Yes, it was called Terminator 2.
Alien.
Holy shit.
Shocking dark.
There you go.
Slapping buttholes. All right.
I'll
That's a
say.
sequel, sorry.
I'll go with Race with the Devil. If it gets
Yeah,
this.
all right. We'll do Race
That's
with
four.
It. Why not?
It's a good movie.
Really?
Yeah, it's
It is.
good.
It's so good.
It's a
And it's got to
classic
have
horror,
something.
too. Yeah.
It's like
there's always
best 70s.
It's always the pity category. Horror
love
ends
if
up being the
this
pity
wins.
category.
There's just too many. We need to separate horror out a little bit more next year.
Action
Yeah.
too, I think.
Yeah.
I'm good with
We
it.
watched a ton.
Okay. Then I guess that's what we're going with. Oh, we could always say Witchcraft 4 with the Julie Strain opening.
No, we couldn't. Oh, that is horrific.
That was scary.
Do we want to watch it again just to make sure?
Just to make sure.
crash.
We have to make sure, yeah.
All right, here we go.
I think we've hit our nipple.
Are we
quota
really
for the-
watching
for
this
the
again?
episode.
No, we're not watching it again. We're going Race with the Devil. Best horror.
God.
Here we go.
And the winner of Best Horror is Race with the Devil. Next up is Best Sci-Fi.
Oh.
My other category.
I'm too scared to say who goes first. I think Aaron went first last time. So Spiv.
I did.
Best sci-fi, we all know. Obvious choice.
Battle truck.
Battle truck.
Jesus.
Battle.
Okay, you put a blindfold on him with like this, and just pick that for every category.
Are you
I
serious?
know
Go
you.
back and watch this movie again.
Air
Soundtrack is
Panic.
fun. I really like that movie.
Runner-up Mind Warp, but no, number one Battle Truck for sure.
Mind
Chris.
Warp is pretty interesting.
Okay, is Battle Truck even a sci-fi movie?
It's a
Yeah,
Thirsty
masterful.
Wasteland.
Yeah.
It's a post-apocalyptic.
incredible idea for what if there's a truck?
We're gonna have this truck.
Off! That's not
Trucks
sci-fi.
are cool, man. Trucks are cool.
No, they're not. That's
And
fucking
they are.
not.
Nab it off a cliff at
when
the
you
end.
when you take Mad Max 2 the concept and you redo it again, you get Battle Truck.
I know this is stupid because I know what you guys are gonna say, but it's fucking horror vision. It's a true vision of the future.
That was my
a
third.
montage movie.
What
That
is
has
this
a
face, Lindsay?
montage.
Horror of his
What
life.
is this?
That movie was fucking
like-
terrible.
It had like 4 montages. Remember that?
Terrible.
We didn't say best
driving
montage award,
montages,
Chris.
yeah.
We're not to worst movie
Oh,
category
that was terrible.
yet.
Oh.
That's fired.
Damn.
Yes.
That was ice
great.
cold, man. That was like ice pack level right there.
Seriously, that was like last week when I
getting
showed
into
up
it.
late and Lindsay called me a fucking asshole or something while I wasn't there.
No,
Grumpy territory. People
No.
want to go to
she
bed.
simply said, "No, fuck him." That's
Oh.
where it went. Yeah.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going with horror vision. AJ's with me 100%.
Horror vision.
No way. Horror
They-
Vision was horrible.
Fuck you,
It
AJ.
was garbage.
They put people on CD-ROMs.
I was just complaining about the montages. Why would you think I'd like that?
It was so awful.
I don't like that trash.
Fine, I guess. All right. What'd you want then?
Me? I would do Ozone and Battle Truck. My top two.
Ozone was my runner-up.
Ozone was pretty cool.
Is that really sci-fi?
I mean, there's dusters.
Dusters.
Yeah, they're doing
What more
that,
do you need?
that futuristic drug.
Yeah.
There's mutants. There's muties.
Mutants. Muties.
There's muties. Rebecca, what'd you have?
I had Ozone.
Damn.
Really?
Oh shit. Ozone for the sweep.
Like a
Hot
good
dickens.
Lindsay, what'd you have?
I had ozone.
Yes. Yes.
You guys are all saying Battle Truck very
Yes.
strangely.
What kind of accent is that?
Le battle truck.
Aaron, what'd you have? Horror vision?
No, fuck no.
Horrible.
All right, so this one doesn't really necessarily fit, but it's about an alien with a mangina. It was called God Told Me To.
Which actually,
I mean,
yeah.
it kind of is sort of
It is
sci-fi in a way.
sci-fi,
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
And I wanted to throw that one in just because it was a really good movie, so it needed to go
was
into some
very
category,
interesting.
and it didn't seem to fit anywhere else. Beyond that, I had Mars. Even though I don't really remember liking that movie,
Mars.
when I
Mars
watched
was fun.
when I watched parts of it today, it was pretty good, and
Yeah.
it felt like a sci-fi movie. So I
fun.
thought
It was
that
very
was a good fit.
sci-fi.
It's like
Mars
Total
had
Recall.
moments.
Like, it's like bad Total
I mean,
Recall.
there's
but
no
fun.
mangina, but
Remember when they
it
go
is
on the
sci-fi.
planet and they don't need oxygen?
Right?
If you just hold your breath long.
It's Mars. You don't need oxygen.
Have you been watching Dune Simber? Apparently, all you need is a KN95 mask.
Yes,
There
exactly.
you go.
Stops Omicron.
Keeps the dice out.
Let's see. Taylor had Moon 44 and Moss.
Yeah.
See, Moon 44 is great sci-fi. It's just a bad film.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And
that was a
Sean
bad
had
movie.
Mars and God Told Me To.
Sean.
Another vote for God Tells Me.
Interesting.
Okay.
I heard a lot of Ozone, is what I heard.
Yeah.
I heard Ozone. That was my second. That was my runner-up. And since everybody's not on board with Horror Vision, I'll say Ozone for me. I'll come to the Ozone side.
Horror Vision.
We need the Ozone.
Ozone is
layer.
more like a drug trip than a sci-fi film.
Mars was like a
Well,
bad
then Battle
Total
Truck
Recall
takes the
ripoff.
win.
Shut the fuck up with your battle truck nonsense.
Battle Truck has to win something.
No, it doesn't.
We got another category coming up. It's all
Best
right.
truck movie. Ticker.
Best Mad Max ripoff.
Killdozer.
Yeah, I would go Killdozer over.
What?
Was
Battle Truck
over
was great,
Battle
man.
Truck?
Kidding me?
I didn't love Ozone the film, but I think that it is sort of sci-fi in a way. But it's,
It had its
see it.
moments.
Yeah, I would
feels-
say
it-
that's more horror.
It feels
Yeah.
cyberpunkish in a way to me.
Yeah,
That
there you go.
It's like
That's
gritty
true.
and like this like futuristic world.
what the part where they
drugs.
fuck and turn into goo monsters?
Yep.
100%.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
totally.
total cyberpunk.
It was in Blade Runner, so
They
it
did
happened.
wear
Remember when they were fighting in
fedoras.
that basement? The
Yeah.
basement fight?
Yeah,
brawl
the
thing?
Yeah.
the
How is
gladiator
that
scene.
sci-fi? I could build that in my
dystopian.
basement.
It's dystopian.
It's dystopian.
Dystopian.
Why don't you?
No, it's called
Dystopian
low
equals
budget
sci-fi.
and
You
some
can't build that in your
2x4s.
basement. If you can
She
build that in
can
your
wire in
basement,
2x4s.
If you
It's
can
called
build that in
Home
your-
Depot.
build that in your basement, and we'll come over and we'll do some fucking
All right, I'm doing it.
gladiator
Remember the
battles.
Got
college
it.
parking lot scene where they get run over by the car?
Head run over.
Yeah.
How is that sci-fi? It's just some
That's
asshole
How is
who
it
can't drive.
not? Okay.
Did you see
Your
a
head
Honda
run
he
over?
was in?
I would say I mean, besides the movies that took place on another planet, I would say like Mind Warp was probably the
Mind
most sci-fi.
Mind Warp is
movie.
pretty sci-fi, and that's
that
pretty
we-
cool
That's
Dude,
too.
Mind
I
Warp
am-
had a pretty cool concept of those people living.
I'm on board with that one.
That was
Yeah.
my runner-up.
Actually, I could be swayed to the Mind Warp.
Wow.
More than
Yes.
Ozone.
Over Ozone?
Because we
Could
had
be
this
warped.
super futuristic world where she came from, and then we had like the wasteland, and then we had the underground shit. So there's like 3 different settings, and they're all sci-fi.
I still like Ozone better as a movie, but I
yeah,
might be on your
definitely.
side with this whole thing.
Ozone already
sci-fi
won
premise
for
for sure.
for the King though, so I think this might be a good place to give another movie an award.
Yeah, like Battle Truck.
Nobody gives a fuck about
Nobody's
Battle
fucking
Truck.
voting for
Battle
Battle
Truck
Truck.
is out.
Battle
Nobody-
happened.
Horror Vision.
I'm disappointed AJ's not fighting for Battle Truck.
The only thing sci-fi about that movie
AJ
is how
sold you
bad
out.
of gas mileage
AJ
you could
sold you out
possibly
like
get.
this. Smith.
I
He
mean,
sold you
we
out
didn't
so
say
fast.
we didn't have Thirsty Wasteland category this year. Otherwise, Battle Truck
true.
would have won. I don't know
'cause it
why.
was the only
We
one.
usually do.
Because nobody recommended
Well,
that be a
I mean-
category.
Doesn't Thirsty Wasteland kind of fit in fantasy?
You son of a bitch.
Save it.
Actually, you're
didn't
right.
watch
Let's save that
any
one because I don't have anything for that one.
That is Battle Truck is not winning best fantasy. Like that is the fantasy. Where are we
What are we
at?
picking here? Where are we?
I
At?
could go with mine.
What were the patrons again?
Ozone or Mind Warp?
I think
No.
Ozone.
I'd say Mind Warp.
I like Mind Warp for this
is
too.
more sci-fi than Ozone.
It's got Bruce Campbell. It's a fun movie.
Rebecca,
It's
where are you
weird.
at? You're at Ozone, right?
I
pretty
was Ozone,
sci-fi.
yeah.
I'm
not
Ozone
really
too, I
horror.
think.
I like
Did Mind Warp is Mind Warp the one where Bruce Campbell throws up the fish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that I keep seeing that clip whenever you share it on the social medias and stuff, and it reminds me of like Death Stranding, and I'm like, wow, that's like kind of
Oh,
really cool how they did that way back then.
it's Death Stranding without all the backpacks.
Death
Right.
Stranding is a sci-fi game, I would say.
It is. I think it's a good choice, honestly. We didn't watch a lot of sci-fi. It wasn't on
All
my
right.
list, but it makes good
I
sense.
would say Mind Warp because Ozone already won one.
Well, and Ozone is less sci-fi and more drug trip.
Fine. Mind Warp.
Hey, sometimes there's an award sweep. Ozone could still win some if you want to. Goo Babies.
Oh no, I just don't know that it fits well into sci-fi. I think it's more horror-y.
It might be more horror.
Yeah, I would say
I got my
definitely
booster
more
today, guys.
horror suspense.
Let me look at this.
Good job.
You got a little robot, like a little baby popping out of there.
A little hole there. Nothing. It's
Oh,
all good.
we got free tickets to the gun show. All right.
Right.
Oh, the gun show is what you wanted, fuckers.
Did your chips activate?
I guess we're voting for Horror Vision.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's go with Mind Warp. It sounds
Mind
like
Warp.
right. Okay, here we go.
Really? Is that what we're
Yeah,
going with?
that's where we're going.
Cool.
Best sci-fi goes to Mind Warp. best fantasy.
Oh, that's easy.
Did someone shit their pants?
Yeah, what
I
was
heard
that?
that
What
too.
was
I don't
that
know what it
noise?
was.
That wasn't me. I would let you know. That was JD, I think.
It was JD.
I think it's
I
like
was the only one who had the mic. Yeah.
JD's on the leather sofa too. Yeah, sure. It was a butt burp, is what that was.
Best fantasy.
I don't think we watched any
Best
fantasy movies this
what?
We
year.
watched
Oh,
a
yes, we did. We
couple.
watched a lot of them.
Can you tell me
Did
what they
we?
were?
Wait, who's up first?
Well, me, but I had nothing for this because I.
All right,
My-
I'll let
Wait, I
AJ
thought
go.
Sid went last time.
Fantasy
I have
Chris,
one.
All right, I got one.
Chris never goes up first.
Or was it
Merlin's
Chris?
Shop of Mystical Wonders,
Or
right?
was it horror?
Yeah. that was
More
okay.
horror-y.
Okay, my
Concept.
I put Heroic Trio as my number one.
That's what I put.
That's
It's martial arts.
more-
Yeah, but it had a lot of fantasy element too with the
It did.
under god thing.
There was
and shit.
magic and stuff, sure.
Yeah. What do you got, AJ?
Witchcraft 3.
I was gonna say, isn't a witchcraft movie in here?
Oh, you
Witchcraft
beautiful
3.
bastard! You beautiful
Witchcraft 3 is my
bastard!
first
You
pick,
won me
and then-
over.
Yeah.
Witchcraft.
Witchcraft 3 for their work. Come on, guys. Let's do it.
I hear you. Rebecca, what do you got?
I had Merlin.
Merlin. 2 for Merlin. Lindsay.
I had Heroic Trio.
Heroic Trio.
2 for heroic.
Do you have a runner?
Wow.
Did you guys,
Really?
Wait, Rebecca and Lindsay, do you guys have runners-ups?
I don't.
Mine was Merlin. Because
Okay.
it was really the only other kind
Yeah,
of fantasy.
it's very obviously a fantasy
Yeah.
movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron, what do you got?
I had 3 for this one. In no particular order. I had the
Witchcraft
Maiden
3?
Voyage Ocean Hijack because there's no fucking way that's an actual cruise ship. So you're living in a fantasy world where that's a cruise ship. It's like, goddamn ferry. All right. The other one I had, shit, where did I lost it. Best fantasy movie.
You had 3.
Axe Giant. Because it's kind of
Oh,
like
yeah.
a
That is
fable
fantasy.
fairy
That
tale
has a
sort of
bit of
thing.
it.
It's a slasher.
It's all
Sure.
onion type
Yeah,
of
but it
stuff.
sort of fits in that way.
Bunions
And
are
then
scary in themselves.
Bunions are scary. And shit, I lost the other one.
I don't remember watching that one.
Yeah, Dan
Child
Hager,
tax credit.
I remember.
Yeah, I did.
I don't remember what the other one was. I forgot to type it in.
Okay. Spiv, what do you got?
Well, Night Riders, does that count? We were at
That's the
film fair?
one. That's the one. Night
Oh.
Riders.
Hey,
Yes,
hey,
that was
hey.
fantasy.
Fantasy? It's real life.
I know that was the
No,
worst
they're
movie
living in a
yet.
fantasy world, Chris.
We need a best.
Actually,
drama
that might have been the
category
most
this year.
depressing hero.
He was.
Ed
yeah, that's a
Harris?
good point. Ed
Yeah.
He
Harris.
was good though. He was good.
That was a solid movie. Of the things people have said, I would say Heroic Trio, just because it's way too good for the show.
And it's pretty fantasy too.
It has fantasy elements.
We're gonna be split.
How about
I
Ninja
hear a
Silent
lot of
Assassin?
witchcraft.
I'm hearing a lot of Witchcraft 3.
Me too.
Now, I mean,
He didn't even use his powers in that movie.
Now,
use
is
powers in
Heroic
any of
Trio
the
like
movies.
a Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon type of
Yes.
thing?
yeah,
and
it's
it's
very much.
amazing.
Yeah.
You should watch
Then
it.
it's fantasy.
But it's also martial arts.
Yes.
Which it
very
won
cool
for.
way martial arts.
A lot of
There's
martial
your
arts
Okay.
can be fantastical.
But Merlin's Shop of Mystical Wonders.
It's more horror.
Yeah,
Was
except
footage
for
from
the-
another movie interjected in this movie.
That's true.
Like it sounds
that
like it'll be a
was-
fantasy movie, but it doesn't really necessarily feel like one, Chris.
Yeah, it was 3 movies kind of stuck together with Merlin.
Yeah.
It was.
It was entertaining though.
Oh
It had
yeah.
some moments.
Was it?
Yeah.
But was it fantasy?
Let's see what patrons have. Taylor has Merlin's Shop and Witchcraft 1.
Ooh, I heard witchcraft.
I heard Witchcraft. Sean has Heroic Trio and Merlin.
I think Heroic
Alright.
Trio has it.
I think Heroic Trio has it.
All right.
I'm good with
fine.
that.
Fantastic.
I mean, that
It's a
movie's
great
fucking
movie.
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Heroic Trio, Best Fantasy.
Best fantasy goes to Heroic Trio. This one's going to be fun. Best Patreon movie.
Ooh.
This
I
was
know.
we had a lot of Patreon picks this year, and we're going to continue that on next year. Patreon.com/badmovienightshow to participate. I was up first, and I will say the best movie of Patreon-tober, what I was looking for, only one man could deliver, and that is, of course, the hero himself, Paul Lilienthal, with Secrets of the
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh yeah. Yes. Yes.
There's something
Yes.
very wrong with you.
Dude, that movie was fantastic. It was so stupid. I loved every moment of
You're
it.
adopted.
AJ, what do you got?
I love you, but you're adopted.
I picked
There's
Secrets
just
of the
no
Clown
way.
also.
What?
Oh no.
Yeah, that was my first pick. My second one was Humanoids of the Deep. From the Deep. It was memorable.
Rebecca, how many
I
Secrets
had-
of the Clown?
I had humanoids.
Okay, all right. It's
Oh,
close
wow.
to
That's
Secrets of the
Patreon,
Clown, but
wasn't
it's
it?
not
Yeah.
quite there. Lindsay, Secrets of the Clown?
I had no. I had Deadbeat at Dawn.
Such a surprising film.
It was.
It was a great movie.
I loved it. It was.
I liked
it.
it.
Was really good.
I did really love it too. It's no Secrets of the Clown.
No.
It's way better.
Few things
Thank goodness.
are.
Few things are. Aaron, what'd you got?
So I had Debbie at Dawn was my second. I was super surprised by the film, and it's actually probably one of the better films we watched this year from a low budget standpoint. But I had Lone Wolf McQuade
That
just
was
because it feels
really
like a
good
real
too.
movie in a sense.
It's
It's
a real
just-
movie.
Yeah.
But I don't really necessarily like Chuck Norris, but I really
No,
like that
'cause
film.
he's like he's like Tim the Toolman Taylor, but shorter. Spiv, how
He does
secrets?
drive out from
Spiv,
underground there.
Spiv, look at me.
Chris,
Spiv, look.
I will
Spiv,
look at
Wait,
you.
just Spiv. Hold on. Just look at me before you say what you're gonna say. And just,
Right.
Just think
Put
about
him in
what
full screen.
think. Spiv, think
Talk
about,
about
your
horror
words
vision.
and the way they impact people.
Get in there, Spit.
Okay?
Secrets of the Clown is not my pick.
No.
Oh.
I had God Told Me To.
It's a good one.
Wow.
It's a good one.
Close runner-up, Lone Wolf McQuade. It's like, yeah.
God Told Me
me
To
and
was surprising
80s
too.
action. God Told Me To was a solid movie, and then that
really
twist at the
was.
end where it was aliens.
It was interesting. Yeah, it was very
That-
interesting.
With the like
Yeah.
giant mangina thing, which I didn't
You
see
were
that coming.
obsessed with the
Yeah, you
mangina.
are.
Like, you were like into it. I'm not here to judge. Like that's cool and everything, but just like I don't
It was
know.
just surprising.
See
That's
that
all.
movie thoughts?
Did anyone else see that mangina? That was really interesting, wasn't that mangina interesting? He goes to work. He's like, "Look at these guys. You see this mangina?" Anyways, I had a runner-up.
Introduce you to our Lord and Savior Mangina.
I had a runner-up of Deadbeat at Dawn.
I'm on board with that Beat It Dawn.
Look,
I think
but
it was a
Deadbeat at
tremendous.
Dawn. I think
Secrets of the Clown.
is a fun movie.
It's trash,
And
utter
it's like
trash.
The Clown
true
was-
bad movie.
It is a
spirit of
true,
bad movie
but-
night.
It was an
Secrets of the
experience.
Clown.
It's a great. It's a
I had a
movie.
good experience though.
No, but
No.
that's one of those ones that's like really hard to find. It's
Have you
really
ever
good.
shaved your balls with a cheese grater?
Remember all their friends.
No,
band
the Watch
together.
Secrets of the Clown.
They
It's the
aren't
same
sponsoring
thing.
us
The
yet,
Secret
Aaron. They
of
don't
the
sponsor
Clown.
us yet. We all wanted to know the secret, AJ.
I
Yeah.
feel like I've drank a little bit too much.
Remember where they all met at the funeral and all the friends were talking about the good old days and uniting together against
sorry.
this secret evil clown? It's great.
I'm with you. You don't need to convince me about how
What
I
secret
saw
the
it.
secrets
clowns
did
are.
it
I
possess?
saw it. I know where this was going.
Yeah, we all knew.
The guy dusted into a bag, Chris. We can't.
You
vote
all
for
knew where
this
it was
movie.
going.
All right,
but there
I'm gonna
was
play
secrets.
a clip. I'm gonna play a clip.
There is something in this house, but it's not your friend.
Val. Val?
What are you doing? It's me, Bobby.
Movie of the year.
Movie of the year.
Just because Val joins a black metal band.
That's the big secret. She's Swedish. She's Norwegian.
Secret of the
Join
Clown.
Mayhem.
Join me.
The only secret in that movie is like the cabinets opening all by themselves. How does that happen?
See, I think Taylor Ann makes a good point in the comments, and that's probably why me and AJ like it so much.
It is more for the main show. That is true.
Yeah.
Yes.
Although, is it really the main show anymore? Or is the podcast
No, it's not the main show.
Yeah. But yes, the video show.
The video
as it's
show.
known.
Yeah.
I think Deadbeat by Dawn or Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf feels like a real movie. Deadbeat is
Nah.
just surprising.
I would go
It's-
Deadbeat. Yeah.
It's just hard because to figure out like which direction to go into because
Yeah.
Secrets of the Clown, it's like one of those hidden little gems of like
It
what
is
the
fun.
fuck,
Yeah,
you
it is
know,
fun.
that is an experience to watch and that you'll always remember. Where Lone Wolf
Gonorrhea is
McQuade
an experience.
and Deadbeat
mean
and
you
Dawn
wanna
are
have
like
it.
actual good movies
Yeah.
that we had a fun time watching and
Yeah.
enjoyed for realistic reasons.
Yeah.
So it's hard
Chris, can
to
you list
which
out
vein
all the
do you go
Patreon?
down?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
What do you mean list out all what? Patreon
Just
picks?
what all the Patreon recommendations were. Like, do you have a list of that by any chance? Because we had a lot of really good
We
recommendations.
didn't do any before.
Like humanoids,
November.
deadbeats.
We had Secret of the Cloud. We had Humanoids. We had Ninja Silent Assassin. We had Lone
That
Wolf
was a
Quaid.
fucking cool
Heroic
movie
Trio
too.
was a
Heroic Trio was
Patreon
No,
recommendation.
Heroic
No.
Trio wasn't. It was
It
a
wasn't?
nepotism.
Yeah.
We had Terror at Bloodfart Lake. We had Deadbeat at Dawn. We had Lone Wolf. We had Clowns. We had Pieces was one as well. And
Pieces
Humanoids.
was fun.
We are gonna do Branded, but
Yeah,
we couldn't find
Pieces
it.
was a-
We were gonna
We
do
had some
Branded,
really
but we
good
couldn't find it.
recommendations. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I could see everyone wanting to pick Deadbeat at Dawn, but in the spirit of bad movie night, I was definitely Secrets of the Cloud.
Yeah. Okay, since we can't win with Secrets of the Clown, I'll go Deadbeat at Dawn.
I can go there.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
I'm a
Play the
deadbeat.
clip.
Okay, let me find that fucking clip. Everybody threw me off here. Here we go.
Best Patreon movie goes to Deadbeat Deadbeat Worst movie.
Ooh,
I think we can all say
This
what
is
it
easy.
Right?
I don't think it is.
no, I think this is really hard. Actually,
I have three.
everyone's
I
is gonna
have
be
two.
different.
I've got a bunch.
Who's up
but
first?
we know
Who's
what
up
the
first?
worst
Is it AJ?
AJ's
Rebecca.
first.
Yeah, it's his turn.
Go ahead, AJ.
AJ.
All right, my first was Night Riders because I fucking hate that movie.
I
And then
don't know why.
It's a
my
great
second up
movie.
was Witchcraft 2.
Witchcraft 2.
Wasn't that your favorite?
No, three's my favorite.
No, that was
no
You
one likes
don't even
two.
know, and you were voting for
my
Witchcraft 2
God.
the whole time. You're such a full of shit. Rebecca,
I
what
was
do you
basically
got?
a lobbyist at that point.
I
was
did
trying to
Witchcraft
shut
4.
it all down.
Witchcraft 4. Interesting
Witchcraft.
Oh,
choice.
that's fair. That's fair. That was rough.
Lindsay, what do you got?
Horror Vision.
Yeah, that was up there.
My second one was Lawless Land. That
Yes.
movie
Yeah,
fucking
that was
sucked.
rough.
That movie
That was
sucked
rough.
ass.
So boring. There was
And not in a
no
good way.
redeeming qualities whatsoever.
That was rough.
I'm glad
Aaron,
I was
what
on
do you
the
got?
that week.
I mean, speaking of sucking ass, I had Witchcraft 2 and 3, but I also had Lawless Land as well.
It was good.
3 was great.
They're all the same.
4 was awful.
They're all awful.
They're all just the first one, but with noir.
No, 2 is the
Noir.
American Pie version. 3 is I don't remember, and 4 is
is
noir.
amazing.
Doesn't even remember
4 is 3 with noir.
Yeah, they don't
You
remember.
don't even,
anything.
doesn't even count. Then you don't.
4
even,
is in the Star Trek simulator thing, the whatever version of 3. The holodeck. Thank you.
Spit, what do you got? It's not even funny. I don't even know why you're laughing.
Because it's the goddamn holodeck, Chris.
This is the movie I thought everyone was going to pick. Witchcraft 4.
That's not on my list.
I
I at least tried something different.
Runner-up, Bloodfart Lake.
Aw.
I knew
part
what
was
they were
fun.
going for, but it
was
it
fun.
didn't land for me.
I laughed a few times during that thing.
Yeah.
I had Lawless Land because that movie's
pretty
fucking
bad.
Yeah, that was
Fucking
hard.
brutal.
blew.
That was
And
hard.
they
It
had a
sounded so
fucking
promising,
eagle on the
too.
cover too. Remember that sweet ass eagle?
Remember that train sequence when they moved out of the way and he got hit by the train? It's great.
The movie was awful.
Sounded
I missed
promising.
that.
So stupid.
The problem with Witchcraft, like I would say Witchcraft 4, but it's
Yeah.
because I watched that Julie String intro thing, and it just like what is
I
this?
didn't get that intro.
4
It
was pretty bad though. 4 was the worst.
4
It
was bad.
Dude,
You voted
they had
too,
that
though, AJ.
telephone booth.
I
in
know,
the
I was just being a
woods.
dick.
Oh, okay.
4 was the worst though.
4 was the worst.
Remember, that telephone scene where they're walking and they're crunching and you can't hear anything they're saying.
But those
horrible.
are things that stick out. Name one thing that sticks out about Lawless Land other than it was fucking
Bad.
stupid.
Actually, look at
Oh,
the comments here.
The train scene was awesome.
Look at Kiva Go's comment about the Lawless Land, Chris. Can you pop that one up?
I can't suppress a yawn before I even finish saying Lawless Land.
That sums it up perfectly. There we go. That's our
Terrible.
winner. Terrible film.
Spib, did you see Lawless Land?
No, I was on vacation.
You
You
didn't
guys
see
specifically
always
told
on
me not to
vacation.
watch it. So
Yeah.
Wow.
That sums it up.
Don't
There
worry
you
about
go.
this one, man. It won't be important at the end of the year.
One of the
Yeah.
notes I wrote down was bored.
It's very. That's the problem.
It
was
is.
unbelievably boring. Of a
Yeah.
movie.
That's the worst. In my mind, that's the worst thing a movie can do.
Yeah.
True.
All right. I feel like we got it there. We got there, right?
Go us.
Lawless Land? All right, here we
Lawless
go.
Land. And the worst movie goes to... We're up to best
What does
movie.
it go to?
This is it.
This is it.
This is it. That's what we've been waiting for all year.
The marbles.
Oh boy.
This is
Rebecca, you are up first.
I don't want to go first because I missed
right.
a lot of them.
That's fine. You don't have to go first. Let's go to. What did you just fucking say?
Battle truck.
Ultra.
Fuck up. Lindsay, what do you got?
The best movie of the year was easily Ticker.
Oh,
It was the best.
Upset.
No, it was the
That
best
is-
bad movie that we watched. There was so much in that movie to talk about. It had every single bad movie element that you want out of a
He's backing it
like
in.
this.
He's out.
It's Ticker. Ticker was the best thing that we watched, that we had the most fun with. It was Ticker.
I did not
podcast
have
is
fun
great.
with TikTok.
Yes, you did. Just look at how much it was brought up just during this.
Hold on.
Okay, it's
Now,
Ticker.
I'm gonna. Yeah, Aaron, what did you have?
Do you feel a moist area?
Yeah, exactly.
Did you have a runner-up?
My runner-up was Deadbeat at
I
Dawn.
can't click straight because I'm laughing too hard. Oh god.
Aaron's back.
So I was gonna say the Heroic Trio because it blew my mind, but at the same time, it's not a bad movie. That's a good fucking movie. It's a bad movie, boy. That's tough. Ticker's pretty up there though. I don't know. I don't know if I have a bad. Okay, wait. Hold on. It's a scale, right? We have Witchcraft, which is like
Way
into
up
my
there.
basement, right? And then we have Ticker, which is like right around where my face is. And Heroic Trio is like up on the roof of Santa Claus or whatever. I don't fucking know. But I don't know where I'm going with this. Ticker's
Every
a bad
20
movie.
seconds in Ticker, something else happens where you're like, what the fuck are they doing?
That's true. That's true.
I'll have a Coca-Cola.
I'm working.
Working.
I'm working you.
Working you.
I'm working you with my Irish accent. Oh, did you see Taylor's comment?
No more action movies winning best. It always happens. We
This
gave
is
it
the
to Chris
problem with the
one year.
action movies.
But Faust, isn't Faust an action movie?
I
Yes.
would
A little
say.
bit.
Spiff.
A little bit.
What would you say?
Oh, Chris, we've been joking about it all year,
Chris is
but
angry.
Air Panic.
Yes. I love this part. Yes. Air Panic was awesome.
What
You were pushing battle trucks
was
the whole way up
awesome.
the hill, and now you say air panic.
Air Panic was pretty amazing.
Air Panic
It
had,
was good.
it had
pretty
amazing
amazing.
miniatures. The story was fun. There was an awesome explosion. It had everything. It ran into the Baltimore airport at the end.
Yeah.
No, it didn't. It ran to a shitty miniature version of it.
My runner-up, no, was Battle Truck.
God damn it.
Love you guys.
Although
You were
Ticker
5
was,
years old.
I listened to the Ticker podcast this week, and we had
It was
a
good.
good
I
time.
listened to
We
it
had
today.
a
fun.
great time with Ticker. Yeah. We did.
Chris,
Chris, just use 2 fingers, Chris.
he's gonna say Faust. We know.
No, he's not.
It's Faust! What is wrong with you people?
No, because Faust is a bit of a mess. It's fun, but it's a mess.
No, it's not. It's fucking
It's a
awesome.
complete mess. It's a mess of a
No,
movie.
that movie's fucking awesome.
It's pretty
fun.
badass.
It's a
It's
good.
pretty badass.
It's a badass
Fun
movie. It really is, but it's a bit of a mess.
I
Oh
watched,
yeah,
I also
compared to
watched
the
podcast.
cinematic masterpiece of Ticker.
Ticker is a complete shit show. That's why it makes it so great.
So
let,
is
me,
Faust.
let me show you something.
That's amazing
Yeah.
acting,
That
Chris.
was amazing. Remember when
He's
they
not even
made
the same room as the guy, and it looks like he's punched him.
Remember when he was walking down the hallway and they switched it to slow mo to stretch out the scene?
It's amazing.
We need to get this over 90 minutes.
All right.
Go ahead, AJ.
I'm gonna go with Air Panic as my number 1. And Faust as my
Checks
number
in the
2.
mail, AJ.
Wow.
Interesting, very interesting turn of events we
Wow.
have here today.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. I am on board with Faust. Rebecca.
Betty Broderick.
Damn.
Oh, wild card. That was good.
Pulling that one out. Fuck.
Yeah. That was good.
AJ watched the sequel immediately after because it was so
He
good.
did. He
It was, and I watched the TV show. I was on a roll. I was just going.
You read the novella and everything.
All right, let's check.
Addicted.
Let's
Pulled me
check.
in.
Let's check patrons. Sean has Deadbeat at Dawn.
It's a good one.
That was
And
his
Nightmare
Not
City.
best. Nightmare City's fun.
Nightmare City's
Nightmare
great.
City was fun.
Taylor Ann has
Faust.
Faust
Faust.
and Humanoids from the Deep.
She says that she had Betty as number 3 in the comments.
Ooh. All right.
I will
Okay.
say from the podcast from Faust, because I didn't see it, but from the podcast, it looks super awesome.
It is, but it's you're seeing the best parts in the podcast. There's a lot of lulls in that film.
Chris, you're laying him shit on Faust.
They
Man.
were.
Faust had some pretty amazing special effects, creature effects,
hold
and some of
on.
the scenes were very
costume
cool.
was good,
Remember
yeah.
the subway scene? Remember like the cafe in Berlin? There were some cool locations in Faust.
I have some scenes I can show then.
Is it going to be the same one? Because we don't want to see it if it is.
Chris, I have an idea. What about Secrets of the Clown?
What about Secrets of the Fucking Planet?
Best movie of the year, man.
Horror Vision?
Fuck
you
no.
You guys and your goddamn action movies. Faust was an act.
It's
Air
not
Panic,
just
man.
because
Well.
it's an action movie. It's because it hits every so good it's bad movie thing you want. It's got the actors that you want in a movie like that. It's got bad accents, terrible acting, terrible special effects, a plot that makes no sense. Ice-T shows up for 15 seconds for no reason. And then there's the part where Seagal is telling the other guy, Sizemore, not to finger the back of his bum.
All right, let's see what we said about this movie. Fit pants. And above the line.
I only have one alternate
These are alternate titles.
titles.
Brothers. Ticklers.
Hulk Hogan.
Sleeping with any of them.
Well, that's how you know she's gotten over on him.
Man, I can't find anything. I'm pretty sure everyone hated it though. All right, let me watch a clip here. Let's watch a
Find
clip.
anything.
Movie of the
I mean,
year.
You're never going to
Say
see
that
that
all.
again.
Never gonna see
Nope.
that. You see that in Ticker?
That was
That's
once in a
a
lifetime.
one-time film thing right there.
That was Steven Seagal, wasn't it?
Well, wait, what's our count at then? What's our count at? Because I heard 2 Air Panics in there also. I'm just saying.
I
We
can't
can't
say
win that
Air
one,
Panic.
AJ. We
Come
can't
on.
win that one.
I will not
too
It
good.
was fun.
get
but it
on
wasn't
that.
that
I
shit.
will
Too
not
good.
board that plane. I will
You're not
not.
board that plane?
All right,
You're not
all
going
right.
to take off on that?
Maybe we should run through the full list just so everybody knows what was on the list.
All right.
was
Yeah,
a
let's
For those that didn't get the ballot, we have humanoids from the deep.
Wait, we're going through all 50
What?
movies?
251 movies?
No.
Fucking dare. Holy shit.
We're not gonna list them all.
No.
That's insanity.
They can look at the YouTube channel if they want.
Dude, we don't have another hour.
I think we can talk about another movie starring one Christian Slater.
I just want to play that clip.
Do I
again.
need to play the clip?
No,
Yes.
don't. No, Scott, don't.
Do it again.
I have to find it.
You know what it is, guys? It's the chill factor.
How many more are there?
There were 20 of us.
Everyone needs to just get on mute and start going. Panic. Air panic.
It's just that it's that initial boo.
No, that scene is awesome.
You know it's
movie
coming.
that movie has Steven Dorff and Christian Slater, two powerhouses that couldn't be contained, brought into one movie.
What?
Okay,
That's a
and then
plus?
you put a
I don't
tater
think-
in that
I don't
sandwich,
think-
and you are
Why are
bam.
we bringing in another one?
None of those
you're
are
s-
pluses.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm
So it
serious.
was a
Air
super
panic is
collider
where
of a
it's
movie.
at.
Air panic. Nobody's with
Air
you on that.
panic.
Not a single person is with you.
Air Panic
Panic's
was
not
the
business,
other
eh?
one besides Ticker
See?
that hit all those bad B movie
See?
checklists.
Yeah, we are
So good
underselling
it's
Air
bad.
Panic hard here.
I don't think we've considered Faust as
We've
much as we
considered
should.
it. We've considered it.
No,
what
I
about
think-
the chill factor? Got the
is
grandma
the
with the
chill factor?
emphysema.
Incest.
I used to ride a snowmobile and then
What is
Oh, that was
chill
cool.
factor?
then I
had snowmobiles were cool.
ghost.
Wait,
Remember
that
when
was
the-
this
when you
year?
ran
That's what the
into
dude wants to
situation?
fuck his sister in a cabin. That's
That was
Yeah.
this
chill
year? I
factor.
thought that was
It's
this
so
year.
bad. No,
This year.
I'm sorry I suggested that one.
That was right before Horror Vision.
I'm just going through the list.
Horror
think
Vision,
we're-
that's interesting.
We're between what? Air Panic and Faust?
No.
Ticker and Faust.
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
think
Ticker
so.
and Faust and Air Panic.
But what
Okay, Air
about
Panic, Faust, and
the
Ticker. I
heroic
think that's the
trio
ones.
was fucking
No,
badass.
Heroic Trio was...
No, no one picked that.
No,
It already
no one
won
picked that.
8,000.
It already
won
won.
everything.
You know that's fair. It should get
I
crossed
think we
off
should
the
do a
list.
vote. For
Wait,
the three,
are you
going
going to go back and watch Ticker again by yourself?
Yes.
Let's be honest. you're not.
Let's be honest.
yes.
Or are you going to go back and watch
Chris,
Faust?
I'm going to use two fingers
They're
and
gonna
push
go
that
back
play
and watch Air
button.
Panic. That's what they're gonna watch.
AJ, you're with me on Faust. Air Panic's not getting anywhere. That
Why
plane
you
is
say
not
that?
getting off the ground. It doesn't have anywhere. It does not have enough
has-
support.
Exploded on the
Are you kidding
runway.
me? Do you remember how good Air Panic
Dip
was? And
switch.
how, at the end
Remember
of
when
it,
the
everyone
guy
was
freaked
cheering
out
how
and he
good it
opened
was.
the exit door while they're in
I
midair?
was not
That
nearly
was
as
pretty
hot on Air
fucking cool.
Panic as you guys were.
What about the gung ho security guy who drove the ladder truck?
Yeah.
It was so cool. There's so many great scenes in Air Panic.
There was.
so
it was
many.
good.
Faust
And the
is like
Remember
one
the
of the
technology?
only good
It's
superhero
ridiculous.
movies. Okay, Faust is one of the only good. That and Darkman, right? That's it. That's all you get.
I'm with you on that one, Chris.
Sorry, man. Dude. Oh my god.
We just
What
gotta
about
drop the
Spawn?
best movie from the show.
Exactly. Spawn would be
Spawn?
cool if he like killed people like Faust does, but he doesn't.
If only
You
we
like
watched
Blade?
that one this year.
I like Blade.
Blade 2 was good.
Blade 2's great. Blade 3 not so much.
It's no Air Panic though.
Blade
Panic.
3 is underrated.
Well, we can unpack that.
Yeah, we
That's
Leave
when
that
they're all
Ryan
jacked
Reynolds.
up, and you've got like a buff Jessica.
It's the Ryan Reynolds
Biel and
factor.
Ryan
It's a wild
Reynolds.
card.
Rebecca, where are you at? You're at Betty Broderick. Any other thing you want to weigh in here?
A lot of them I didn't see.
Did you
that
see
you're
Ticker?
talking about.
No, she
No.
missed the
Air
beginning
Panic
of the
though.
year,
You
See
saw
Faust?
right?
Air Panic I didn't see.
Did you see Faust?
I did see Faust.
And you're a big fan?
That was good.
She said it was good. Did you hear
It
that?
sounded like that almost didn't come out.
You hear that?
That's
I feel
what you
like
say after a
I
Tinder
don't
date.
Have
You're like,
a
"Yes,
horse in this
it was
race
good."
because there's so many that I didn't see.
Damn it.
Man, we were at a stalemate.
Okay, wait. Okay, how many people are for Ticker?
Oh, wait. Look at Taylor trying to play the.
Yeah, trying to make us feel bad.
She's 17. It's okay.
We got one for Ticker.
Oh, stop.
Ticker
She's
didn't
an
get it.
adult.
22.
Wait, no.
she's as
I
old
don't
as
think
She
they were
mine.
did
paying
make-
attention. I don't
She
think it
made
was
some
fair.
kick-ass recommendations.
Wait,
for sure.
Aaron
Yes.
Spiff.
She
Everybody
could
pay
be-
attention.
She could be Lindsay's.
Aaron's for
grandpa.
Air Panic.
No, who's for Ticker?
No, I'm not.
Who is for
Don't
Ticker?
put those words in my mouth.
Why?
I could go.
One.
I could get behind
Say.
Ticker as far as that. Yeah, because it's just bad all around in a lot of
Ticker
different
was
ways. It hits
fine.
all like I think somebody said Lindsay maybe. It hits like all the marks of a bad
Okay.
movie.
So
All
do you
right.
want
Steven
Ticker?
Seagal,
So do you want Ticker or Faust, Aaron?
Michael
you want?
Madsen,
Or Air
He's still
Panic?
going.
two fingers,
Michael Madsen's
Explosions.
not in Ticker.
Times
Michael
size.
Madsen's not even
Dennis
in Ticker,
Hopper
you
with
dumbass.
half an accent.
He's Tom
He's talking
Sizemore.
about the wrong movie.
You even know what Witchcraft 2 is even about.
They
for
are the
Christ's
same
sake.
goddamn person. They're the same person.
All right, Aaron.
What?
It's
Okay.
like Ticker, but with
If you were to
noir.
pick between Ticker, Faust, or Air Panic, which one would you pick?
Oh God! Don't make me pick that.
Yeah, come on.
Ticker, Faust, and Air Panic.
Faust is the worst because it's inconsistent.
Ooh.
It's a lot of fun,
What-
and there's some
what is
really
incons-
amazing parts.
Oh,
What
Air
is
Panic.
inconsistent
Air Panic,
about it?
come
The
on.
pacing. There's so much of this. Oh, I'm so sad that I'm the bad guy.
I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it like Air Panic in there.
Are you suggesting that the pacing in Ticker was better?
Yes, Chris. It goes.
It ticked away.
That metronome, you couldn't. It wasn't even.
My tongue is a great metronome, Chris.
Spiv.
Wow.
Spiv. If
I
it's
can
not
vouch
Air
for
Panic. Spiv, if it's not Air Panic, what are you going with?
If it's not, why are you taking away my choice?
I'm just.
Air
I'm just
Panic.
asking for your second.
No,
if it's not Air
no.
Panic, it would be Battle Truck.
Okay. If it's not Battle Trek, what is
I didn't see Faust. So I
Air
can't,
Panic.
I can't vote for it.
Air Panic. I heard 3 Air Panics.
I don't think
so
Ticker.
far.
Ticker was fun, but I don't think it's good enough to be
What,
best.
what were Sean's again?
it? You telling me fucking Air Panic? You want Air Panic to win movie of the
I don't
year?
want Air Panic to win.
Win the year. It's gonna make.
I don't want it to win, but I do want it to win.
I hear a lot of Air Panic talk.
What was Sean's recommendations again? So Taylor had Faust.
Sean had
Anybody else in the comments want to
Deadbeat
say
at
what
Dawn
they
and
would
Nightmare
choose?
City.
Yeah.
Those are
No.
some great movies.
No, we're
not
not.
good
We're not
movies,
getting the
Steven.
comments to dictate this. We have to hash this out.
I
What's
think
the
we have the
count? Bring up
votes.
the
I think we
PowerPoint.
already have the votes here.
I don't know. I would pick Faust over Air Panic. But I would pick Ticker over Faust.
But my Air Panic is over Faust. But I did like Faust.
And I didn't see Faust, but it looked really cool.
It's just not that consistent.
Okay. If it's not Air Panic, and it's not Faust, and it's not Ticker,
Oh boy, we're knocking all of our choices
I'm
out.
just saying. I'm just throwing out
Betty,
ideas.
it's Betty Broderick.
I'm pretty sure I heard Air
Dude, I
Panic.
might go
but that
Betty
was right.
I would totally go. That thing made me
Shut
want to watch
up.
Lifetime movies. I'm
That
serious.
was pretty good.
That was
I'm not
fucking
gonna lie. It was pretty good.
That surprised the hell
We're gonna
out of
be
me.
here all fucking night.
No, we're not.
AJ, you went and watched the sequel and then a bunch of other shit and read the
It was
Yeah.
good, but it wasn't a consideration here at the top. We're at the top here. We have Air Panic, Ticker, and Faust, right?
Do we?
What about
What's the
Witchcraft?
vote?
What about Witchcraft 3?
Why don't we just do the votes?
Get the fuck out of
We've
here.
done the
with
votes.
crap.
We don't have enough for any of them.
I thought we had enough for Air Panic.
JD,
No,
what would you
who do
pick
we have
from
for
the
Air
list of
Panic?
movies you
We got
didn't
two.
watch?
You and Spiv.
I think Aaron's
Out
favorite.
of what you've been describing, it sounds like Air Panic should win, and it should just be a farce, and bad movie night ends on a good punchline. But Faust seems more like it's like Spawn, more violent,
Yeah,
not as
it
much
is.
money, and that's a B movie sort of thing too. And I think you all need to play paper, scissors, rocks over Faust and
What
Air
about
Panic.
what about
Ticker.
Um,
I mean, I'm willing to talk about Ticker again.
what about
Grab my VHS.
Now, hang on.
Body
There-
Parts?
Oh,
I was
just
going to
throw
bring
in
that
a
up, but I
movie.
thought it was just like you had even said that
Body
that was
Parts
too
is
good of a
fucking
movie for the
good.
show.
That's a great movie. Chris,
How
I
many
will give
people
you
are
my
for
Body
who
Parts.
wants Air Panic? Who's voting Air Panic?
I do, but I don't. It's terrible, but it's fun.
Lindsay, you're
What
not
does
Air
that mean?
Panic, right? Rebecca, you haven't seen it.
No.
Ah,
Yeah, she missed all the best movies.
damn it.
No.
Okay, so how many are actually for Faust?
I think it's just me and
I
some
could go Faust
AJ.
just based on what I
Why are we
heard.
so arguing
Why are we
Faust
still
at all?
debating it?
I thought it was Faust and Air Panic.
I thought AJ was
No.
sort of Faust.
Well, I'm on. It's my number 2 spot, but Air Panic's above it, so I don't even consider
Well,
it.
So we
number
cancel
two's
each other
Count,
out.
though.
You didn't even like Air Panic, AJ.
You
I
hated
loved
it.
Air Panic.
You fucking hated every moment of it. Yeah, go back
I
and
called
watch
it movie of the year.
He hated it Night Riders.
Okay,
Yeah,
all
Riders
right,
was
AJ, look at me. Secrets of the Clown.
We just don't want Air Panic to win.
Okay, Deadbeat at Dawn.
Aw.
What about Deadbeat
Come
at
on,
Dawn?
yo,
Deadbeat at
dude.
Dawn.
No.
The guy
Air
who wrote-
Panic.
No.
You would definitely
Great
want
movie,
Air
but no.
Panic over Ticker.
The guy
right?
who wrote Air Panic also did
No,
Man's Keeper.
Ticker was much a better so
I
It's a bad
would
movie than
do
Air Panic.
Air Panic over Ticker.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
If you all had
AJ, you had this plot from the beginning to get this fucking movie to win, and you weaseled your way in there just by suggesting it and plotting it and putting it in everyone's heads beforehand.
I think we just
Don't
got a
hate the game,
majority
right?
there, AJ. I don't know.
I'm not committing right now, but I would do that.
Saying, yeah.
All right.
Which
what the hell's in the
movie out of
running?
everything
We have-
that you all have watched has been the most fun? Like, what podcast
Panic.
would you do over again?
Do podcast.
I would do Air Panic. I would consider.
Like, why?
Ticker.
Like a movie you would gladly watch a second time and do
Faust.
another podcast
I
about.
would watch a lot of these again,
Vision.
actually.
I would
Well,
do
nobody's
Ticker.
watching Horror Vision again, Chris.
I
That's
would,
not happening.
I would burn a lot of these. I'd watch Battle Truck again. I'd watch Joshua Tree again.
We're just going in circles.
I would watch Joshua Tree again.
I have watched Masterminds
Guys.
several times.
Death Spa.
It's a great movie, but it's too simple. It's too obvious. It's too.
You know what?
Good slasher,
I'm
yes.
changing. I'm with Rebecca. I'm going Betty Broderick.
Betty Broderick.
Sold. It's stupid. And I
Betty
like
Broderick was great.
Yeah, it was.
And it's
It. Are we
completely
really
different
going to
for
say the
B-movie
Bad Movie Night channel recommends Betty Broderick as the best movie of the year?
If it's,
It's not Air Panic, I guess.
I'd say Faust then.
What? Get the fuck
What?
Air Panic!
That's three for Faust.
No, I cancel my Faust completely.
Oh.
Just go to Air Panic
We're
at this
gonna
point.
finish this.
That's it.
I had a
Fuck
provisional
Faust.
Faust, but I haven't seen
All right,
it.
can we just all say Night Riders just to make AJ upset?
I did genuinely like that movie.
I did too.
God.
It was a
Okay.
little too long. That was all.
We all like Nightmare City.
Yes.
That was fun.
It's good.
But
It's not the
Rebecca,
best
you didn't
movie,
see
though.
it, did you?
I didn't see
I
it either.
did see that one.
So we can't pick it. That's where we're
Oh, we have
considering
to
Air
all
Panic.
see one to see.
Kind of
to pick it?
helps.
Which one was the one where Aaron wore the mask and made everybody have a good time?
Nightmare
Faust.
City.
Was,
Nightmare
Oh,
City.
which one?
We
I
did
bought
it
a
a bunch
few
of
masks.
times. So yeah.
Okay,
Was it the Gibbs?
Wait, the one with the mouth? The zombie guy?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Nightmare City.
Okay. Because those are the ones that make me think like best movie, like the ones that you had the most fun recording.
Oh, that's Ticker.
But see, that's a different. You're understanding the
I
category
know.
differently,
I'm
sir.
interpreting it.
You're interpreting it differently.
That's from the last episode, guys.
All right, pick.
I mean, what about Battle Truck? I mean, like, it was pretty awesome.
All
It
right,
was a
everybody
truck-
go through.
Pretty awesome.
AJ, what is your pick? What is your pick?
Air Panic.
Rebecca,
Betty Broderick.
Lindsay.
Faust.
You
Shut the
stupid
fuck up.
What?
Shut the fuck up.
Turncoat.
You're
What?
lying
No one
to
else
me.
is gonna pick Ticker.
I'm
so
sorry I
why-
called you stupid. That wasn't what I meant. I
No
apologize.
one else
I don't.
is gonna pick
I don't.
Ticker.
I don't trust you.
Pick
You're
Ticker,
gonna do what
just
AJ
pick
just
Ticker.
did to me and
There's
stab
been
me
Ticker
right
was
in the
on my
neck.
list.
Ticker then. Ticker. God
Aaron.
damn it.
I vote with 2 fingers, Chris. We had a lot of fun with that podcast. I listened to it today. It's fresh in my memory, so that's what's helping. But we had a fuck ton of fun with that movie.
It was a fun show.
It was a lot of fun. It's an action movie. It kind of fits in. our
We're going to give it to the
wheelhouse.
action movie.
Okay. Faust has a lot of really cool parts. It's just underdeveloped. I think it could be an amazing film if it just needed a little more.
I would say
baking.
Faust is an action movie too.
Yes, it is. It really mostly is.
It's a comic book action movie. but
Faust.
action.
Betty Broderick was just
Nothing.
completely surprising. I'd never watched things like that
Betty
in my life, and
Broderick.
I was totally sold on that.
Betty.
Are you changing?
Betty. Give me the Betty.
You should do like a February Lifetime movies thing.
It'll destroy me emotionally. That movie touched a part of me. It
There's
wasn't ready
some
to be
really
touched.
good ones to
Those poor
watch.
kids.
I couldn't handle it. It was too much for me. Spiv,
Yeah.
what are you on?
I could lean to Ticker, but I still say Air Panic.
I'm good with Air Panic. Let's do it.
Oh shit! Wait.
We got 4.
Nope, I'll go Ticker.
Oh, you fuckers. All right, I'm good with that too.
Shut up. Shut up.
I go
You're not
Ticker
going
over Air
Ticker.
Panic.
Are you kidding me? Over Air Panic?
Just for
Are you
you to
drunk?
rub
Well,
it in your
it was a
fucking
fun
turncoat
show.
face, you Benedict Arnold son of a b. This is what you get.
It was a fun show, and it is one that we reference.
Dude.
We
all
should
the
probably
time.
tell everybody listening.
We all knew.
Ticker.
Ticker was gonna win since day number fucking 1 because it was a rigged system.
It's too good.
Drake system.
Yeah, it's
You gotta
fucking
stop
rigged.
putting
I
so many
called it-
action movies
I
on
called
here.
it on the
That's the
podcast.
problem.
It was like the third podcast we did this year. I was like, fucking Ticker. No,
should
it might
have,
have been
like,
the
a
first
Ticker
one we
was
did.
the
this
first.
year.
was your
Two
first
action
podcast.
It's
movies.
always the first podcast.
No, it's not always.
It was last year. No, we didn't vote for the sand last year. No.
All right. Well, I have prepared for this scenario. Okay. And here's the clip.
Okay.
It's not a clip, but I have
It's
it
Alone
on
in the
clip.
Dark.
It's not a clip.
Well, I would humbly suggest maybe Faust, Love of the Damned, as movie of the year. Well, Chris, I also think that Faust, Love of the Damned is the movie of the year. Hey, Chris, you are so right. I think Faust, Love of the Damned is the movie of the year.
Yeah, I know that I'm always negative about the destruction of the earth, but I think Faust, Love of the Damned is a great movie.
Chris, you are so right. Like usual, Faust, Love of the Damned, what a great movie. Even though I broke your arm, and I've been very mean to you your entire life, Chris, I think you're right about this. Faust, Love of the Damned is the movie of the year. Yay! Chris, yay!
That was great.
I don't know where to begin.
You need therapy, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess Ticker it is. Ticker it is.
Are we really going with Ticker?
It's got the majority. Yeah.
It has the majority?
It's got me, Aaron,
does.
Lindsay, and Spiv.
This
Oh my
category
God.
is such shit. We just
What a
always pick.
sellout.
We never pick the best movie. We just pick whatever ends up winning somehow. I love it. It's the best
Dude,
category.
Remember he was in that Sprinter van by the nuclear power plant controlling the plane? That was some fucking cool shit.
You're not going to win this. Ticker had it. It was rigged system since day one. This is what happens every fucking podcast year. Is this generic action movie always wins.
Yeah,
Steven
you're
Seagal
right.
is an asshole. He doesn't deserve this. He doesn't deserve
No.
anything.
Oh,
but he's going to
shit.
get
We
it.
pissed Taylor off.
Damn straight. I'm with Taylor on Faust, but you know what it is. It is what it is, Taylor. This
You
is how
said
it is,
Ticker.
Taylor. Look, Taylor's like me. She's a trendsetter, okay?
Okay.
Taylor's confused because Faust is an action movie.
No, Faust is everything. It's everything, Spiff. Faust is a way of life, okay? You'll see that one day when you
I think
open
you
your
should
eyes.
get that costume.
I'm going to. All right.
I do.
No, it's done. It's done. We're not continuing this. What? What were you gonna say?
But Faust is really, really good. It is really good.
Where were you? What are you doing to me? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do right now?
Ozone had that fat
I could get behind Faust.
king.
Air Panic.
I kind of like Air Panic too.
Air Panic it is.
No, it's.
No, we
I say
already
Ticker.
said It was Ticker.
I say Ticker. I
Does it
just
really?
need AJ to
It was
lose. That's
Ticker.
what I need. It's just what I need. I need that to be able to sleep tonight.
Ticker does meet all the criteria.
Ticker wins, I guess.
It really does.
All right, you ready, JD?
I am. And the winner of the BMNE's best movie is Ticker.
Biggest
That's been
upset.
our show, folks.
This
believe
is
we
not the
voted for
biggest
Ticker.
upset. It's always a big upset. The only time
What was
was that
the-
one time where I won with Society.
Oh God.
Well, that's a
I don't
great
even
Great
understand
movie.
how that was
So
a
good.
discussion. but
What
every
else-
other year,
What
it's
else
just
is one? We had
Riot
Tough
one,
and Deadly.
which you know, Back in Action.
That
won, like
Rage.
every
Back in
year.
Action.
We watched it one
Yeah.
year and it won like 4
Rage,
years
Back
in a
in
row.
Action.
Rage. Oh my
Rage,
God.
everything.
It was Rage,
Rage
Back
is
in Action,
amazing.
Society, something else, and now Ticker.
Do you all know what you're watching first for the new year?
Nope.
I forget. We spun the wheel, didn't we?
No, we didn't.
No, we won't. It'll be a surprise.
Sounds good.
That sounds fun.
So,
That's it.
Steven
do we
Seagal.
want to say that it's already next year's best movie?
Yeah, probably.
Whatever it is.
If it's an action movie.
Always the first one.
Witchcraft
We
5.
debate for 45
Witchcraft
minutes. And we just pick the first
We
movie.
should start with Heroic Trio too.
On to us, Chris. They're on to
There's a
us.
sequel to that one.
That's it, guys. 5th annual Bad Movie Night Awards in the bag. We did it. How's everybody feeling?
Drunk as fuck.
Good as
Ready for
hell.
bed.
It's almost midnight.
Where's the after party? 7-Eleven. Let's go.
I'm in my bed. I'm going to sleep.
Slurpees forever. Whoa.
I mean, all right, I guess. All right, that is it. JD, thank you so much for guest hosting.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure.
Everybody go and check out JD's books on Amazon. The Light Across the Street.
Great books.
Red Cloud.
Yes.
Clouds in the House of In
Clouds
Between.
In the house
The
in
House of
between.
And follow JD on them Twitters at JD Buffington.
That's me.
We hope you are having a good New Year. We will get you here next week, guys, when we watch something. That's it.
Surprise movie of the
Good. Bye.